We're in San Francisco for the Global Climate Action Summit, where leaders from all over the world have gathered to make commitments to solve climate change. I'm Celestina Harrow from Reno, Nevada, where air pollution coming from ozone and wildfire smoke affect people's daily lives. Outside of the White House, the majority of Americans know that our climate is changing. But since taking office, President Trump and the EPA have done their best to reverse years of progress made. They've withdrawn the U.S. from the Paris Agreement, are planning to replace the Clean Power Plan, and have made plans to roll back on vehicle emission standards. How are we supposed to make progress on limiting carbon pollution and other air pollutants while the EPA is not living up to its mission? What are your thoughts on the EPA's most recent rollbacks?
I mean, it's really kind of tragic because it's taken so much work to make progress on these issues, and we set down a road that was very flexible, left a lot of room for states to make their own policies, but was going to take us someplace that the country needs to get. And now we're losing ground instead. So I think it's a tragedy.
Their traditional role has been to enforce policy. The policies are done by the federal government and the executive branch and the legislative branch. And then it's EPA's job to implement it. And it's also EPA's job to assess how air pollution, climate change is impacting people's health.
The EPA is supposed to be making sure that we're all safe and have clean air and clean water. We are in a situation now where we have to be paying attention more than usually to the environment. The challenges of climate change are exacerbating problems that we already have, and just in an exponential way. So this is not the time to be rolling back. This is really a time to be doubling down. So we're quite concerned.
Do you think that the EPA is doing its job right now?
I can't say that I have confidence in the role that the EPA is playing today. The EPA scrubbed their website of climate science data within, I think, a month of Trump's election. So I think we have to remember that this is a fundamental American value, that we protect and we care about our environment.
There have been communities that have been left behind. Those are low-income minority communities because pollution goes down and it's not an equal opportunity killer. And we need to recognize that while we've reduced visible pollution, we have toxic pollution in our air, we have toxic pollution in our products, we have toxic pollution in our schools and in our homes. We have to continue to recognize that as science develops, we see the continued threats. And we need that same attitude we had back in the 70s. We're not satisfied yet. We're going to keep moving forward. We're going to be reasonable. We're going to grow clean jobs. We're going to keep people healthier. And that's what EPA is all about. That's why we continue to need it. So if you care, don't talk about it, do something. And that's cast a vote for people that share your values, share your morals, and that see the need to move to a low-carbon, healthy, just future.